Hi everyone! Happy Monday! It's time for your Archeia Guidance Angel Cards weekly reading. My name is Kelly Flanagan and I'm author of Archeia Guidance, Inspirations from the Feminine Aspects of the Archangels. And my amazing partner, the intuitive artist, Courtney Nutter, she and I created this deck of angel cards for you. And you can get your very own deck of angel cards on our website, which is archeiguidance.com. And we have a link up for you in the comment section so you have easy access to learn more about the Archeiai, who are the female archangels, and to find out how they can help you. So go check that out. So what I like to do for your weekly reading is I just shuffle the cards until I'm guided to stop. And then I will pull 3 cards for the week. One for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end. It's all done through the law of attraction, the power of intention, so there are no mistakes. It's all divinely guided. And we will be having an angel party today. Yay! And I will be starting a new live stream for our angel party, so please stay tuned. After our weekly reading, I will be pulling cards for you. And I will start that right after our weekly reading. So let's first find out what messages they have for us this week. First card we have is Archeia Annunciata. She is the angel of hope. There's our friend Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Thank you for being here today. Archeia Annunciata, the angel of hope. She wants you to be authentic. So, she helps us to know our true selves, to be our true selves, give us the courage to be authentic, to be genuine, to have genuine relationships. She gives you the inspiration and the hope, the inspiration and the hope to connect with each other on an authentic level. And in order to have genuine, authentic relationships in your life, you have to be your authentic self. And sometimes we get caught up in pretending or thinking that we have to do things a certain way or be a certain way in order to, not ruffle any feathers, to keep the peace. And I know that, in my own journey, in my own life, I've had to do that. But I have learned to find a balance. To find a balance in that. I've learned how to be able to stay true to myself in a way where I don't give away my power, and I'm not pretending to be someone that I'm not, but I'm also able to take other people's perspectives, or how should I say it? Not necessarily their perspective, because it's not that I care about what they think of me, but I'm able to meet them where they are, if that makes sense. I'm able to meet them where they are. And no matter where they are, I'm still able to be my authentic self, but I'm able to adjust the level that they are able to receive that. I hope that makes sense. And in how, and that's how it works for me. And that's what I have, that's how I've learned to operate, and be authentic and be my genuine self. And I'll give you an example, real quick. Depending on who my audience is, who I'm talking to, and their level of spirituality, I may say, if they're not very spiritual, I will say things like, okay, I'll keep my fingers crossed. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But if I do know that they're a spiritual person, I'll say, let's pray about that. Or I'm going to say a prayer. And if they are an energy-based person and are, I know that they live their life in the spiritual realm, I will say things like, I'm going to meditate about that, or I'm going to ask the angels about that. And so, depending on, I'm still being true to myself, and I'm still being authentic in all three of those scenarios, but I'm doing them at different levels. I'm meeting people at the level that they are at. So that's the whole point of that was to understand that Archeia Annunciata will help you to be authentic in all your relationships. And the more authentic that you are, the more genuine your relationships will be. So even when I'm dealing with people at their level, and they're at the level where I'm going to cross my fingers about that. Let's cross our fingers. That is still, energetically true for me. So, Archeia Annunciata will help you to be able to be your authentic self, no matter who you're dealing with, so that you are creating genuine relationships, and not only creating those genuine relationships with other people, but you are able to stand in your power and be true to yourself. She says, you are a gift to this world. You came here to be your authentic self and to share the gift of you with the world. The world is a brighter place with you in it, and your beautiful presence is needed. Go forth in confidence, knowing that everyone's life you touch is made better because you are in it. So Archeia Annunciata, the angel of hope, will help you to create genuine relationships, genuine connections with others. And then we have Archeia Mareia. She is the angel of virtue, and she wants you to dig deeper. So if you find yourself having repeated situations over and over again in your life, those are valuable life lessons. So if you find yourself, like feeling like I'm seeing like hitting your head up against a brick wall with people, same people having the same conversation over and over again with people, and nothing changes. They say, the saying about that is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity. She's saying, take a look at that. Take a look at those repeated head bangings against the wall. And she's saying that those are opportunities. They're opportunities for you to learn for you to learn a valuable life lesson. So it's about I'm still getting you know, I'm still being guided to share with you how this has played out in my life, and mostly it's with my family. And I used to bang my head against the wall trying to get my family to understand me. And, you know, I was not meeting them at their level at all. And so I was constantly coming up against, you know, their inability to think beyond where they are. And instead of, so I had to learn, that was a lesson for me to learn, to meet them where they are. Instead of trying to get them to understand me, I had to be able to not just understand them, but I had to be able to communicate and relate to them on their level. What is that saying? You can't talk butterfly language to caterpillar people. And not that there's anything wrong with caterpillar people. What the problem was with me, I was trying to get them to be butterflies with me, and that wasn't working. It wasn't working. It was me banging my head up against the wall. So I had to dig deeper. I had to look at my relationships and look at how I was showing up in those relationships, and I had to learn how to meet them at their level. And it still takes a lot out of me. It still takes a lot out of me to be able to do that, to be able to communicate with them at that level. And but I do it because I want to have genuine, authentic relationships with them. I don't want to pretend to be someone I'm not, which is what I had resorted to when I was banging my head up against the wall. I was just like, okay, well, they don't understand me, so I'm just gonna have to pretend like that I'm like them, you know. And that drained me. That took everything out of me, and I was not living in alignment with my true self. So I had to dig deeper, and I had to learn what I could do, how I could make the situation better for me, because I wanted to have a relationship with them. So I had to look at the lessons that were in it for me. And as soon as I did that, everything changed. Everything changed. And I have genuine, authentic relationships with them. They're not at the level that I have relationships with other people in my life, because they're not on the same level. And that's okay. I'm able to meet them where they are. She says, everything in your life is happening for your spiritual growth. The people in your life, your health, or your finances are the three areas that create the most growth. When you understand these things are merely a means for you to dig deeper to find out who you really are, you will see yourself as we see you. You are a child of God. So Archeia Mareia, the angel of virtue, will help you to dig deeper to find out what your spiritual lesson is in all of that. Woo. Throwing the cards around. Oh, and then we have Archeia Christophina coming in again. She's been coming in this month. She is the angel of clarity, and she wants you to connect with nature. So go outside. Go outside. We're coming into here in America. We're coming into the summer season. We're going through spring right now. So spring has sprung. Go outside, take your shoes off, connect to the ground, hug a tree, talk to the birds, talk to the bees, connect with nature. Nature has the highest light on the planet. So if you find yourself where you are confused, or you feel like you're not getting clear messages, you feel like you're not receiving guidance, or you want more clear guidance from God and the angels, you want more help with your spirit team, go outside. Go outside. That is where you will start hearing them clearly. It connects you immediately to the spirit realm because of the high vibration. You connect instantly with that frequency when you're outside in nature. And when you do that, you'll get clear messages on your spiritual journey. You'll get clear messages on how to be your authentic self and how to make genuine connections in your life. And the first thing you have to do is connect with nature. Go outside, get grounded, get centered, get balanced. Because there's all of these things that pull us out of our authenticity, that pull us out of our power, and make us believe that we have to pretend to be someone that we're not, that in order to fit in with others, we have to be a certain way or act a certain way or say a certain thing. And we also get pulled away from our spiritual journey because of all the noise in the world. And the fastest way to go within, to get back into our spiritual journey, our spiritual path, to connect with our intuition, connect with our spirit team, is to connect with nature. It's the fastest way for us to do that. She says, go outside and connect with the elements. Being outside in nature is one of the fastest ways to become grounded and centered. It instantly clears your mind so you can hear the guidance within you. The answers you are seeking will come to you quickly and clearly when you are able to surround yourself in God's handiwork. So go outside this week. Go outside. Connect with the elements. Connect with God and the angels. Connect with your true self. Connect with your spirit team. And connect with your spiritual journey. And tap into that high vibration, that frequency, your intuition to help you get the answers that you need. Such a great message for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, there's Odette joining us today too. Hi, Odette. Thank you for being here. Be sure to check out our website, archeiguidance.com. There's a link up for you in the comment section. And you can get your very own deck of angel cards. And you can book a personal reading with me if you would like more in-depth messages from the Archeiai, the female archangels. And then we also have our Chakra Sirens energy healing cards. This is our Magical Mermaid deck. This week's energy boost, we're focusing on our third eye chakra and focusing on conviction. She says, I will never stop kissing the shoreline no matter how many times the sea sends me away. So we will be focusing on our third eye chakra in our energy healing circle. It's our private group on Facebook where we will be balancing and opening our third eye chakra so that we can connect with our intuition and get the messages that we receive. So please join us there for chakra healing. And stay tuned. I'll be right back for your angel party. I'll be pulling cards for you today. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. I'll see you there. Bye.